Well, I just got home from work. I've had a 12-hour shift. And the only thing that can go through my brain is, I want my mommy back. It's hard when memory loss starts. And then you realize that it's getting worse. And then you're hit in the face that that person standing there is no longer my mommy. And she looks like her, she sounds like her, she smells like her. But she's not her. It's like an alien came in and just took her. And there's not much you can do about it. You can't correct her when she's wrong. When she absolutely believes something's true, like she just got home from the doctors and she hasn't been anywhere. In fact, she hasn't even been awake long. Or her doctor calls her all the time. Oh yeah, that's right. She's alert. She can't have peanut butter and she can't have chocolate because it will clog her pacemaker. The doctor said so. She's been adamant about this for a few years now. She's getting mean. She's angry. And I have become her target. Mom lives on a fixed income. Her mortgage pretty much wipes that out. I live with her, and I pay all the other bills. Mom has a good heart, always has. Well, until recently. But anybody comes in, and they have a sad story, she moves them in. They don't have to pay rent. So it all falls on me. I've been doing it for quite a few years now, and I'm tired. I understand that her little sister and her twin brother are mentally challenged. Her sister goes to daycare every day. She's 58 years old. And the daycare driver has taken a liking to Mom. He's discussed my mom's memory problems with me. Not too long ago, he's informed me that Mom's going to sell the house and pay me off with $38,000. I guess that's supposed to make me shut up because I guess he thinks all people are greedy with money. You just don't get it. I want my mommy back. He's putting false memories into my mom's head. Because if you repeat something enough, she believes it. And she hasn't been touched by a man in 10 years. So I guess that's like cocaine. I mean, look at us women out there. We pick up a man, he's a piece of shit. We stay with him for how long? Well, this man's a big piece of shit. He's taken advantage of a woman that has memory problems. She refuses to go to the doctors. She refuses to get diagnosed. She had a stroke Friday, a week ago. She's supposed to be on blood thinners. She refuses to go to her regular doctor. The prescription from the hospital has ran out. And this piece of shit has been at his house for the next week. No idea if she's been to the doctors in the last few days. I haven't seen her. I can't talk to her. She doesn't answer her phone for anybody. I've had my daughter and some brothers and sisters call her, and she won't answer her phone. She's with him. So what do? I'm waiting for her to come home married so he can take everything and sell it and do exactly what he said he was going to do. And the awful thing is, Mom thinks I'm lying. This man gives her attention, and she thinks I'm lying. That he's mean and nasty to me. He's alienated most of the family members. He's threatened child protective services on those that have young kids. My daughter walked into the house. Oh, wow, let me think. I live here. He's met her before. He comes out of Grandma's room, looks at my daughter, and says, "Who the fuck are you?" I don't know. If you're dating somebody, is that how you treat people in a house? That you've only been sleeping here for like maybe 3 weeks? A man that works with people with disabilities and drives the little bus and is supposed to be friendly and supposed to be nice. He thinks he's trying to protect Mom from us. He says I'm riding the gravy train. Let me think. Mom makes the mortgage payment. It's her house. She has no will. No one's going to get it but the state. I live here to help pay the bills. My mom's greatest fear is someone putting her in a home, because Mom's used to work those homes and saw how much family visited and how these people were treated. It's her greatest fear. That's why I live here. I'm in my 50s. I should have a life. My children are grown. I'm waiting for grandkids. But I'm here with my mom, my Aunt Ruth, my mom's twin brother, Uncle Charlie. And I get treated like shit every day. Aunt Ruth is schizophrenic, bipolar, blah, 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 and is accusing me of trying to kill her. Daily. It's where her brain goes. I don't know why. Uncle Charlie only has friends that are users. He, let me think. He's mentally 14 years old, but he's 69. He's been that way my whole life. He doesn't learn. He touches the stove and it's hot. He's going to do it again tomorrow. And the day after that, and the day after that. He's been doing it his whole life. Nothing's changed. So the users he keeps in his life, the only people that really make him feel special or give him attention is usually druggies, homeless people. And I try to keep them out of the house. It's a never-ending battle. I spend more than $500 a month in food. I pay the utility bill, and you know it's not cheap with an 8-bedroom house. Buy firewood. Put a new roof on the place 2 years ago. Been trying to save up a nest egg to put a new roof on the garage, which is bigger than the house. The roof was so bad the sheetrock upstairs in the ceiling is trying to fall off, and I've had to screw it back on, and I'm trying to save up money to replace all that. Bought a new heater, trying to save up money to buy all the components that goes with it, because the old heater oil was just too far gone, too old. It was just throwing good money after bad. So what do I do now? I'm sitting here crying, wondering when this turd is going to put a restraining order on me because he thinks I'm abusing my mother financially. He says I'm abusing my aunt financially, and that's not possible. She has a state payee that's in charge of her money. He says that I am financially abusing Uncle Charlie. Let me think. He has a fixed income. He gets like $600 a month. And he blows every single penny by himself or with the help of the druggies. I don't see a penny. I don't get rent from anybody. There's nothing. Oh, let me think. I think Dave, one of our roommates, gave me $100 in the last 6 months. Or it's been 6, 7, 8, 9 months. What do you do? And the only thing I could think of last night is I want my mommy back. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This has been more emotional than I ever thought anything should be. Your mom raises you to be a good kid. I'm in my 50s and I'm thinking, wow, I'll just give up my life and I will take care of my mom. And I'll deal with these other things as I come along. I've been here for all of them. Work a full-time job. I work 12-hour shifts. I'm not young anymore. I work a man's job, making siding for houses in a company that makes the siding for houses. And I'm killing myself. Trying to keep my mom from having to lose everything she owns. And I get treated worse than the dogs in the house, which I buy the food for. The chickens out back get treated with more respect. And I'm considered a piece of shit in this house because Mom's boyfriend says I am. And the 3 people in this house with disabilities believe him 100%. One, he can pass a background check, so he has to be an honest, good person. He's just a good bullshitter, and he hasn't been caught yet. He's alienated the whole family. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter this year was a nightmare. As soon as we were done eating, before the plates even hit the sink, before pie was even thought of, he was taking Mom out the door. He says, well, I'll give you Christmas. I got my own family things to do. So he shows up at 10:30 a.m. knowing that dinner is always at 2. And he was here the whole day, and he kept my mother on his lap and kept touching her chin to make her look at him. Every time she started interacting with any of us. My parents were good people. My dad died 10 years ago. My parents took in foster kids. Some of them, this is the only mother they've ever had. And her boyfriends ran them away. They're in their mid-20s to late 20s. And they can't even come over anymore. And I don't know how much longer my mom's going to be alive. Oh, fuck. If your mother starts having memory problems, or a family member starts having memory problems, no matter how much they bitch, yell, and complain and accuse you of shit, go to the fucking doctors with them. Don't make the mistake I did and let somebody else take her because you're just too opinionated. I don't want you there. Go anyways. Make sure the doctor knows they have a memory problem. Get them tested early on. Get them tested yearly. So when it comes to a point that you need to protect them from themselves, like trying to protect my mom from this turd from selling everything out from underneath her, he's trying to get rid of me. He's gotten my face many a times. I'm just waiting for a restraining order because I think he's conned my mom into hating me completely now. When he takes everything away from her and leaves her in a home somewhere, why do I do that? Is she on her blood thinners that she got last Friday? I have no idea. Mom won't answer her phone. No way to get a hold of her. As of Wednesday, she hasn't been to the doctors, and that was the last time I saw her. And because she's never been diagnosed, and I can't have any papers right here in my hand to show anybody that she has dementia or Alzheimer's because she does, undiagnosed, there's nothing I can do. Everything my parents worked for their whole life is going to be gone soon. All because of some bus driver that drives the short bus has taken a liking to a woman that can't remember what she had for breakfast or how much the mortgage is. The only bill she has that she's been paying for. Well, 10 years now the debt's been dead, and he's not doing it. She doesn't even know how much her income is. She'll give you a roundabout number because she's guessing. Can someone just please bring my mommy back? The one I remember. The one that wasn't mean. The one that didn't go out of her way to make you feel like shit. The one that actually remembers your name. The one that knew that you loved her and didn't think you were just after her house. As Bob puts it. You know, the turd. Life's not easy. They say what turmoil you go through in your life makes you stronger. You know, I'm strong enough. I don't want no more of this shit. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm broke because it takes everything I have to keep everything turned on in this place. and to make sure holidays come through, and make sure my Aunt Ruth, that's mentally sick, gets the Christmas and the Easter and the birthdays and everything she deserves, the way things were before Dad died. Sometimes a little respect go a long ways, but when you haven't had any for months on end, and you don't even have your mommy to talk to, it gets even harder. And most people's advice is, well, why didn't you do something sooner? Why didn't you go for guardianship sooner? Why didn't you chase that guy away when he first showed up? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Sometimes you just need to keep your opinion to yourself unless you're living it. He seemed like a nice guy at first. Didn't know he was going to turn. Everyone deserves to be happy. And yes, I did talk to him, and I called him, asked him if he was a perv, asked him if I should turn him into his job. But by then, it was too late. He already had Mom under a spell. She loves him. She doesn't want to be without him, but she can't even remember my name. And there's nothing I can really do about it, because I waited too long. The first hint of memory loss, get it diagnosed, or you may end up going through what I'm going through. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody, even the few people on earth that I hate. It's just not fair. It's not cool. And now I have to make the decision, do I walk away? Because I know if I walk away, I can't come visit my mom, to have morning coffee, to see if she recognizes me, to see what I can do, because that piece of turd is going to sell everything she has and move her to someplace I don't know. And I can't watch my mom destroy herself. It's destroying me. I just can't do it. If I walk away, I walk away, and I can't come back. I can't handle this anymore. So I've got to decide if I got to walk away, get my own place. As everyone keeps telling me, go be happy. Go. How can I be happy if I'm abandoning my mother? It's not her fault she abandoned me. It's not her fault. And because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, and I didn't want to step on her toes, I kind of fucked myself. And my mom. And now this turd is going to hurt her bad, and there's nothing I can do about it. I know I repeated myself a lot, but I just needed to vent. So next time someone's having a bad day, it's because somebody in their family has memory loss. Don't coulda, shoulda, woulda. And if you do and you get punched in the throat, that's on you. Because no one needs to hear that.